Hi everyone, welcome to the fourth episode of the Idol Park Talk Show. Today our focus is on fashion and lifestyle. And to help us have this discussion, we have the CEO of Authentic Boutique and our very good friend, Baf Latera, who's very interested in everything lifestyle and fashion. Welcome, gentlemen.
Thank you for having us today.
Thanks for having me on your show.
How you guys
It is
doing
an honor.
today? Oh, it's an honor for us to have you guys here. How are you guys doing today?
Yeah, we are doing good.
Thanks, we're doing good.
Nice weather, it's
Everything.
Beautiful day, huh?
Yeah, it's a beautiful day, of course.
unfortunately the restrictions is preventing us from doing what we usually do on Saturdays.
That's it, we'll get there.
We'll get there.
Please wait.
Hopefully next week we're going to have the release of the restrictions and we can go back to what our Saturdays used to look like.
Exactly.
That's the hope.
There is an update for it already, like 24th,
Right.
which is Monday.
Right.
They might uplift the restrictions. So
Right.
we are just waiting and hoping that things goes well for us.
Exactly. So we're going to focus today on lifestyle and fashion. And that is what you guys are. I know you guys are one of the most dressed people we know in the city.
That is very true. Me personally, I would say that you two are probably the two most fashionable individuals that I know. And just thinking about that, how did two young guys from Mutiko Mutenge and Echam get this involved in dressing? How did that happen?
Well, what I can say here is we've come a long way when it comes to dressing because I have known Bob for more than 30 years. Yeah, and he has always been a well-dressed guy. Yeah, when it comes to dressing, yeah, he knows how to put things together. So with me, it has always been just who I am. That's me when it comes to dressing because I know how to match up things.
Right.
Like people back home, they always call me a stylist. Like,
yeah.
you know how to match up your things. Like, you always go with the right things for yourself.
Right.
Exactly.
So how do you do that? They always ask those kind of questions. Like, I'll be like, you know what? This is something that is inborn. I don't know how to explain myself. I didn't get it from anybody.
Yeah.
But growing up is just like, people are born like that.
Exactly.
Yeah, people
But-
with those natural talents, natural skills.
Yeah.
And I want to throw more light on that. Your environment determines your style.
Yeah.
Yes, because we grow up in an area that like everybody is looking to be on top.
Yeah.
To stand
You
out.
wanna like be on top. You have to go extra miles. You have to do something to go to the market to get something that is very peculiar.
Yeah.
Very unique.
Unique, yeah.
Yes, very unique. I have to get that stuff.
Right.
It's very unique, and I have to appear on that party. Very unique.
And
So with
sometimes-
that, it builds your style.
Yeah.
It builds your style. You wanna look up to yourself, and
Yeah.
dressing alone and building your style is something that you wanna look up to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So-
be peculiar.
Just to add to what he just said
Yeah.
is environment plays a
Exactly.
vital role when it comes to dressing. Environment itself was something, when I say it's an inborn something, because my dad was a well-dressed guy.
Yeah.
He knows how to dress. So I can say I got the inspiration from my dad.
Oh.
So, yeah. Genetics to play a vital role when it comes to dressing. Environment to play plays a
yeah.
role.
So would you say that at what age did you realize that this was something that you were good at? Putting yourself together. At what age?
When I was growing, I saw my dad, like, the way he does his things, the way he put things together. I was like, every time he dresses up, I'll be looking at him. Then I used to hear from people, they would say, oh, when your dad was working, because my dad used to be wages clerk when he was working
Right.
for CDC. So they used to tell me, oh, your dad was a well-organized person. He was very clean. He knows how to dress. So I started copying all those things. Like, okay, I can...
And I
You
can
can
still
take
throw
it
more
step
light
by
on
step,
that.
Yeah.
Let me just throw more light on that. Like, particularly for me,
Right.
when I was growing up, I come from like a very big family. Or my dad have to like assemble everybody. Like today is ironing day, so this is how you have to put starch on your
Right.
shirt.
Yeah.
You have to iron your shirt like this, and you have to use by the charcoal iron.
Yes, that's
Like,
what
the
you
electric
use.
iron
right.
is not
You know-
perfect, so you have to use by the one.
Those
that is
things are
very
tricky to use.
Yeah, so you have to put the line straight.
Right.
Yes, so everything has to be correlated.
So you two
with
were
that.
you two were more or less kind of brought up and formed at a very young age to
yeah.
be
Yeah.
very
Exactly.
conscious
Yeah.
about
About
dressing
yourself,
and how you
dressing.
look
Yeah.
and how you present yourself. That's
Exactly.
the story I'm getting.
Yes.
Yeah,
Competition too in the neighborhood. You want to beat this guy in the dressing.
Exactly.
absolutely.
At times you want to even head to the party and then you don't have that funds
Right.
to like get
I was
something
going
and
to
you have
talk
to
about
like
that.
You know, I have one of my friends is coming from a wealthy background. I saw that shirt.
Yeah.
He's putting on a very decent shirt, and I need that shirt. You have to call his attention. But can I get that
Yeah,
shirt?
go the
I have to put that shirt together with my pants.
Can I borrow your shirt?
Can I borrow that shirt?
So
I have to put that shirt together
was
with my
that
shoes.
common to you guys
It was
when
so
you grew up?
common. It was so common.
It was
Yes.
so common.
They were
back
even
home,
like,
in our
come to the
neighborhood
party
was
like,
so
oh, he's
common.
putting on my
Yeah.
shoes.
Common practice. It was a common practice
It's a
to
common
everyone.
practice.
Exactly,
Yeah,
right?
being a student those days
Oh,
was
yeah.
so common among us.
Oh, I
like
remember
to borrow things from your friends.
Yeah.
Yeah, even the family, right? Like big brother will share with
Shares.
junior brother and whatever.
Yes.
So let me ask you this: what was the craziest thing you did to appear good on the party?
There was a time we had a party. That was when I was in was it Form 3 or Form 4 like that? So I was looking for a good blazer
Yeah.
because I wanted to be at the top of the game.
Yeah.
Right.
So I went to a friend. He told me, unfortunately, he's sorry, he can borrow me his blazer.
Yeah.
So what I did, there was this guy, an older brother. So I went to him. I said, oh, okay, I needed something, but he said, I'm bigger than you, so I can't give you my blazer. I said, you know what? There's a party coming up, and I really need to attend that party.
Right.
I want to show up, like I want to be at the top of the game.
Yeah.
So there is something I saw on you. There was a day you were passing. He said, you know what? The only way I can assist you is to give you money.
Right.
Yeah, but I don't have that amount.
Yeah.
The amount you are looking for. So I said, okay, no problem. So he gave me 2,000 francs.
Yeah.
Like, okay. So my younger brother, have this for yourself. I run around the neighborhood. I had some stuff to
Yeah.
sell. So because I'm always selling
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So I
To
went
make ends
around.
meet.
So I took some of my stuff. I went out there.
You
I
took
sold
what you already
them,
have
yeah,
and you
so
went and
to-
sold.
Yes, we
to
call it
raise
punk.
money-
You can still-
to
you
raise
can
money
still
for me
give-
to buy.
That's the word, punk.
For me
Punk.
to buy.
You
for
can
me
still
to-
punk stuff,
For me
right?
to
Yeah.
buy a
Yeah.
blazer. So finally, I got the money. Then I went to one friperie store
Right.
where I can get secondhand, where they sell secondhand stuff. So
Yeah.
I went there. I got a blazer, but it was a little bit bigger. Yeah, I came home. I was so proud of myself.
I
because
know.
I had to iron it. Yeah. And make sure I look for a good pants.
Yeah, to match.
To match. Yeah, that's when, you have to match. Colors do matter.
Uh-huh.
Your skin
Oh, yeah.
tone matters.
Oh, we're gonna get into
your
that.
skin tones. Your skin tone, I mean.
Yeah.
It matters
Yeah,
a lot
yeah.
when it comes to dressing.
We'll get into that.
I had to match up my things.
Yeah.
Then when it was nighttime, I went to that party. And truly, I was
You
Come out
I was at the top of the game. Yeah, everybody was like, "Where did you get this? Where
I
did you
know.
get
Yeah.
this?" So
I know.
all those things coming into play has been giving me a kind of like boost
Right.
to always be in that. Yeah,
top of my game.
that-
Yeah.
yeah.
Bav, do you remember any crazy story for you?
Oh, like the most crazy stuff I've done.
Craziest
Yeah.
thing.
Oh, I can remember like I have to like, especially like there is a party coming on.
Yes.
Right.
We have to like go and attend that party. There is no way you don't have like jeans. You don't have the proper jeans, the proper shirt. But you are,
Your head, yeah.
in your head,
Right.
you have your dressing.
Yes.
But financially, you don't have that dressing. So normally, I have a very good friend of mine. We have to
Right.
like we have to go on the farm. We don't even have the bush. We have to like pop in one like strange bush. Like you have plantains,
Right.
bananas.
people do.
You have to like you have to like harvest them.
Yeah. And so,
Pear,
yeah.
banana, plantains. You have to harvest them, go to the market to sell, to raise some funds.
Yeah.
Because you have to buy the stuff
Yeah.
to go to the party. So that is like the most crazy stuff.
Oh,
I've
yeah.
done,
That
like,
is-
to
that is
go
interesting.
dip only to
Interesting
like
story.
only to like feel good.
Yeah.
Yeah, because there are people that don't even have the money,
But they don't even know how
to
they
put
don't-
themselves
yeah,
together.
They don't know how
Talk
to
about
put themselves together.
That is very true.
Interesting.
The thing with sorry to interrupt.
Yeah, go ahead.
you.
Go ahead,
The
Penny.
thing with dressing is not about how the expensive stuff you own. You don't need to own expensive
Yeah.
things
Mm-hmm.
to look expensive.
Exactly. That's
There
so
are
true.
plenty of tips and tricks. Yeah, you can do for you to appear
Okay.
more effortless
Mm-hmm.
and expensive.
Right.
Yeah, you don't need to bother much about how you have to put things together. It's so simple.
Right.
You don't need to go and buy something expensive for
Brand
you to look
names
good.
and all that kind of
those
stuff.
brand names. Yeah, exactly. So, with me, the way I look at things, you can go to a friperie store, second-hand store like
Yeah.
Value Village here,
Right.
get some things that you like. When you
And
get
they
there,
come
you
out
just
good.
you just
That's
have to go
it.
through things, select
Take your
the good
time
ones,
and-
take your
and-
time, select the
Yeah.
good ones. At the end of the day, before you know it, you come out with something good
Yeah.
that you can put on at the end of the day.
Yeah.
I do agree.
You
Value.
don't need to get
Value
expensive
Village
stuff
has
for you to
survived.
look
And I
expensive.
will just throw more light on that
Yeah.
stuff.
Because
like
I have a
going
lot
to-
of stuff that I got
From
a lot
yeah.
of stuff. that I got from Value Village.
And
The
that,
people don't know about
that
But
I
when
will
wear
tell
them-
you, and that I will tell you is so unique.
Yeah.
Because there's only one.
That is
Yeah,
what I'm saying.
exactly.
That's what we saw about Okika or like second-hand
Yeah.
stores.
Mm-hmm.
The stuffs are so
Right.
unique. You can't see it anywhere in the market.
For those who don't know,
So
Value
that one-
Village, that's the Okrika of
It's-
North
it's-
America
it's-
or
it's-
It's a
Canada.
second-hand shop.
It's called Vivi Boutique
Vivi
for those who
Boutique.
don't know. It's
Not like you can't get it anywhere. It's just like, it's kind of like, how can I put it?
I think it's
It's
trying to
not
get
common. It's not
the
common.
combination.
It's unique.
It's always
when
unique.
you get the combination, right?
Yes,
You
yes,
pick stuff, the combination matches
because
that you can't
everything,
get.
because everything we get comes from a store. You
Yeah,
have to,
exactly,
they're
right.
always like, yeah.
Because if you go to
can't
like brand names, they
But they
have
are
the
not
same
common.
products that they produce like several copies of the same product, right?
Yeah,
So
excellent.
you
Yes.
can have a shirt that another
the
person
next man
that
has
same
the
shirt.
same shirt.
But in Value Village, it's probably somebody who has used the shirt.
Shirt for a long time,
Maybe
and
a
then
long
you've been looking
time.
for this kind of design. The design is not in the market.
Yeah.
Somebody
And
like decided to. Like,
I know
donate it or
cases.
value
I know cases here in Calgary. We go to parties every day, all the time, right? I know cases here where people have showed up and felt like this is it, and just turning around,
And see,
3
like,
or 4 people have the same
shirt, right?
outfit, the same suit. For girls, the same. You turn
Exactly.
around and you think it's the same person.
I know.
But it's like they
Ashwabi.
probably went to the
I know
same
it's
shop,
actually.
saw something nice, and everyone
I
bought
know.
it.
I know. Because even that thing costs $500 for that.
The fact that
doesn't-
the
you
next person
No,
has
yeah,
it doesn't
it doesn't
it
count
kills
the
the
value, the
value.
value.
Let's
It kills
talk.
the
Let's
value.
talk about that. Let's really talk about that because
Right.
it's not about what you are having on. Like when you go to a party, you see like 5 different people having the same stuff. I don't think that's an issue. It shouldn't
Yeah,
be
I
an issue,
don't
but
think- yeah.
to individuals, I
It
don't know
is,
how they
yeah.
feel about it.
Right.
Because for me, it's okay.
Right.
I don't care if
Oh.
if 5 people in a party are having the same wear like me,
Right. You
the
don't
same
care.
dress like
as
me,
long as you look
I don't
good.
care.
Right.
It's all about the fitting.
Right.
Yeah.
It's all about the
Fitting.
how
That's a
you
good point.
match up, how you match it up.
Yeah.
It's not about, oh, I have the same
Exactly.
blazer than
Right.
like Ghana.
Right.
Asong is having the same blazer. Buff is having the same blazer.
Right.
No.
Yeah.
It's all how,
How you
it
match
fits
it up,
us.
right?
Yeah.
But you know, sometimes you, especially when you spend money, you want to look unique in an environment. So I can see where there's disappointment where people come and see, oh, that guy has the same shirt
And they
whatever,
are-
whatever. And some people
Then
feel a little bit
It will
disappointed.
be difficult for one to appear that way.
I have
It happens.
For
It
you to
happens.
be the only one in a building.
I know.
with the yeah,
Yeah.
I agree.
No,
I
it
agree.
happens
It
like
is-
that, but
it's
it depends on
difficult.
how you match stuff.
Yeah.
Like you usually
Yeah.
say, like
Right.
it's not like Penny usually
It's
just
all
say
about the
now. It's
fitting.
just
It's all
about
about
the
the
match stuff
fitting.
and then the fitting.
Yeah.
Somebody can still appear like with the blazer, with the pants.
Same
the
thing.
pant is
Same
rolling
thing.
down on the floor.
Yeah.
Oh,
The
that's
pant
it.
is rolling down on the floor with no fitting.
Yeah.
Right.
With like no measurement.
Yeah.
Because at times when you dress, it depends on how you coordinate things.
Yeah.
At times you will put on your pants is too long.
Yeah.
Your pant is too big.
Right.
It's not fit.
Yeah.
You know, like fitting is like you have to take the shape of your body.
Your body,
Right.
Right? And then like when people like normally people put on pants,
Yeah.
they will like coordinate the pants and they wanna like touch the pants like close to the ankle.
You have to
Right.
tailor your pants.
Yes,
your
it's
pants
close
is
to your
longer than
ankle.
you.
Yes, so you have to put it
tailor
like
the
that-
length.
the length.
Yeah, tailor the length.
Some people like
Hem
they
it.
try to put the length the way they will portray the shoes that they wear.
Exactly.
So
Yeah.
you gotta see the design of your shoes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Others they don't care about that. Somebody will just put on the pants is even holding on the floor. He doesn't
All
care.
right.
The
So
thing is,
even
all
me and
has-
you wearing the same stuff,
How you
the way
carry
you're
yourself,
wearing your
right.
stuff and the way I'm wearing my stuff, nobody would look
Even
at
the
you.
way you
like,
carry yourself.
That's it.
The way you carry yourself.
It's all about confidence.
Right.
How
Mhm.
confident you are.
yeah, we would
Yeah.
How boils
definitely-
down, I'm styling.
we'll definitely talk about confidence
Yeah.
as we
Very
go
important.
through the show. It's actually a topic on this conversation. But what I wanted to ask was for you, Bafwe, I went Commander, when I see you, there's one person that I think of immediately, Kofi Olomide. Who are your influences? Who inspires you? For you, I'm not sure yet. You would have to tell us that,
This guy has a lot of
Baf.
influences.
I don't think I got my inspiration from Kofi Olomide. Like I said before, I got my inspiration from my dad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because with Kofi, the kind of stuff he loves or like,
Yeah.
I'm not really into it.
Yeah.
He knows how to dress.
Right.
Yes.
I can't dispute that.
Yeah.
Yeah, and there's just no way we can dispute that. He knows how to dress very well. He's
Right.
a good dresser. He doesn't go with slim stuff. With me,
Oh,
I
yeah.
like
Yeah.
slim fits. I
Right.
like my stuff to be slim
Right.
fit. Yeah.
Baf, what's your own influence?
So like from the beginning of the show, I was talking like the environment.
The
that we
environment,
grow.
right.
So like I live in an environment that we said the carry
Tico-
for like
Tico-
yeah.
Mutenge and the Tico
Yeah.
Junction.
So everybody like is in the street. You know, when you learn things from the street, you have so many people that influence your thoughts and your knowledge about stuff like fashion and style. I go where you have like footballers,
Exactly.
famous.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the type of business they do, you have to look
You have
good.
to
Yes.
look good, right.
To convince somebody to take the money,
Yeah.
you have to look good. You have to look good when you are talking.
You have
about
to be
100
presentable.
Yes, you have to look good.
Yeah.
You have to be presentable. Even when you talk, the way
Right.
your hairstyle, the way you curve your chin,
Yeah.
you have to everything.
Yeah.
Your perfume, the cologne that you use, the roller,
Exactly.
everything has to be on
So
point.
that is where you want to be.
Yeah, that-
Those are the people you want to
No,
Well, the dressing.
no,
no, to get that inspiration, right?
No, that's where I grew up. So
Right. Yeah.
that inspiration, those are the style, that lifestyle
Right.
inspired me from childhood.
Yeah.
So anywhere I'm going, from school, work, parties,
Yeah.
everywhere I mingle myself, I have to be
You have to
distinct
be.
myself.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
true.
Very important.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
You mentioned one thing that's very important: how you present yourself. Because
It's all about presentation.
It's all about
What I
presentation.
know is about dressing sharply
Right.
and being more presentable. Shows that you have that sense of responsibility and focus.
right,
People will take you more seriously when they are dealing with you.
right, yeah,
exactly.
exactly.
So you have to present
Yeah.
yourself. There's presentation. So you have to present yourself
Imagine
in
if
such a
you're-
way that people will look at you knowing that, oh, this is the kind of people these are the kind of people I
Yeah,
have to
trust,
deal with.
right,
Yeah, yeah.
right.
Right.
Imagine if you're selling clothes and you just appear.
You can't. You're a fashionist. You have to like
That is
present yourself.
why that is why I've been doing my best to always present myself
Your
to the public
business.
differently. To always present myself
Oh, it's very
in a
important.
unique
It's very
way.
important.
Because you're not
I
on,
can't be talking about
You're talking
business,
about
selling clothes,
and
talking
then you
about
are
fashion,
looking
then,
like-
but I'm not presentable.
Exactly.
so you
How does that convince you?
You
You're
can't buy
not,
it.
you can't be convinced.
Yeah,
You'll be like,
yeah,
what is this
exactly.
guy talking about?
Exactly.
And I believe I will just say something just the truth.
Yeah.
At times, even when authentic boutique will confront you with stuff that you don't like
you're
it.
Right.
yeah,
But
The way you see it on him.
you say it on him,
Yeah.
you will say, no, I will need
Now,
to
I
keep
want
this
to
one
be
in my
like
box.
you. Right.
I want to keep this.
Yes.
Even if I have like 4 jeans, I will
You're
take
still
this,
getting this.
I will still getting this to be on number 5.
Just to be like
Only the
authentic.
way the jean is presentable on its body,
Right.
I would like
To have
like
that,
I
right.
have to like that.
Oh yeah, that makes sense. Is it fair to say that dressing, fashion, music, show business kind of go hand in hand?
Yeah, I think
Yes,
they all go.
yes,
they all,
yes,
they all
yes,
do.
yes,
They
yes.
all do.
Because what I would
They
say
all do.
about showbiz
Yeah.
is something like about entertainment.
Yes.
It's entertainment.
Yeah.
Like we can't talk about entertainment like, okay, we are talking about entertainment. Let me artists,
Exactly.
Actors.
actors,
Models.
models. So you are like a role model to people.
Yeah.
People look up to you.
Yeah.
That's why you see like somebody who is like an actor, like a role model that knows how to dress and put things together. They will call you like for you to come and
promote
come and
this.
promote this
Yeah,
brand.
this
Come and promote this is
designer,
Gucci. There's
yeah,
some new
whatever.
stuff that the Gucci is out. Like come and show us how to like put on this. Those are just how they make the money.
But
right?
one thing I want us to bear in mind is there is a difference between a fashion designer
Yeah.
and a fashion stylist.
Yeah.
These are two different
See, I
people.
don't even know the difference.
Yeah, no, these are two
Yeah.
different people. Fashion designers are responsible for designing and creating outfits,
Right.
Yeah.
whereas
The stylists
fashion
put-
stylists
They put
they
it on.
put
They
together
put it-
pieces
Those
of clothing
pieces that have been
and
created.
prepare
Right.
the ideal outfit for celebrities or other
Oh,
people
yeah.
out
Oh,
there.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like for me, I'm a stylist.
Right.
I'm not a fashion
don't- yeah,
designer.
you don't
I
design.
can't
You
create-
don't
I can't
design
create
clothes,
things.
right?
Can't
I just deal with things in
That
my
are-
environment. I look at things in my environment,
And
then
you
I try
I
to put
put
them
them
together
together.
and
Right.
match them up.
Yeah.
To
and,
make
and you dressed a couple of people in the city that I know, and they came out, man, they were looking superb.
Yeah, like one person came over today to buy stuff.
Right.
He was just telling me that, he got something from me a couple of months ago, so
Right.
he went to work. A friend of his saw it,
So I
Yeah.
would like to get that stuff.
Like the same
say,
stuff.
where did you get that stuff from? I got it from Commander. So
Yeah.
before I know it, I think 2 weeks ago, I got a call from this guy. So he
Did that.
was
I want
just
to
like,
look
yeah.
like this.
Yeah,
Wow,
then I
very
went
important.
over, I took some stuff. I went over to his place. Then
Yeah.
he was so happy. Then 2 days later, he called me. Commander, there were some 2 dress shirts I took from you when I went to work. Oh man,
Everybody
people were
loves
just like, yeah. So that in itself makes me like, it boosts me up
Mhm,
more
right,
and more
yeah,
to
yeah.
do like, so yeah,
Yeah.
to step up my game.
Yeah,
step up your
game,
so
right.
yeah.
yeah, and just speaking of helping people dress, I know there've been cases where I've either come to you or to Bafwe. I know I have a suit or two which came directly from you. I wasn't looking for a suit, but you brought it to me and said this would go well on
And it
you,
was-
and there was no argument about it.
Okay.
It worked perfect, and I can attest to that. That's for sure.
The truth is, when we look good, we feel good about ourselves.
Oh, yeah.
Exactly.
Oh, yeah.
Exactly. I agree.
The better we look, the happier we
We-
are.
Exactly.
And the happier we are, the more confident we feel.
Confidence,
Self-confidence.
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 Yeah.
That confidence help us feel good, which
Right.
in turn help us like with our health and our well-being.
Right.
So looking good in itself is a good thing.
Oh, it's very good.
Yeah.
Looking
Like-
good is good business.
That's what I want to say.
It's always good to
To
look
look,
good.
no, it's very important.
You don't need to be at the top of the game.
No.
You don't need to put on expensive stuff,
No.
like I said before.
Right.
But looking good is a good thing.
Right.
Yeah. Just make it a habit.
Yeah, just make it happen. I want to talk a little bit about your marketing strategy. It's a little bit unconventional. It's common for us Cameroonians, right?
Yeah.
But someone who's not used to us to think that your marketing style is a little bit unconventional.
You are right, because I've had a couple of people saying that like I have to go out of my comfort zone.
Exactly.
It's like I'm dealing directly with
People you know.
Cameroonians
People,
or my
Cameroonians
community.
or people
But
you know.
That's not the case. There's something so personal and private that I'm just trying to keep for myself, not to bring it up.
Right.
Yeah, you know, there are times you just have to do your things
Yeah.
quietly.
Right.
Then when it's time, you bring it out.
Yeah,
People
exactly.
don't need to know what you are
Everything,
planning to
yeah.
do. They don't
You're
need to know
working on
everything about
something.
it.
Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, I'm working on something. So
That's first
it's
on the Idol Pack
private
Talk Show.
and,
Yeah.
and personal. Yeah, but people they don't get it.
Yeah, they don't get it.
Yeah.
Right.
Only you wears the shoes, no way.
way.
No way
Pinches.
it fits,
Where
right.
it pinches.
So more or less, it's like, watch out for a little bit more on authentic boutique. Is that what you're saying?
For sure.
Perfect.
Something cooking from the Bible.
Yeah, something is cooking.
First known on the Idol Pack Talk Show.
Yeah. Like I said, only you wears the shoes,
No
no way
how
it
it
pinches.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
No, I totally understand, especially as a business owner.
So just asking.
But it's not a bad thing.
It's
It's
just
not a
feedback
bad
from
thing
people,
for
right?
people to ask, to say
Yeah.
things. They are bound to say things because
Yeah.
there is just
Oh, yeah.
nothing
No,
you do
yeah,
in
you
life.
can't avoid that.
People always have a saying to whatever you do in life.
No,
Either
that's it.
positive or negative.
Yeah,
They
people
will
always
most
have a
them
saying
will.
like, so it's okay for them to say whatever they have. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because some of those things, they come in place to help you.
Yeah.
Yeah, they come
Very
in place to
important.
help you with some kind of advice. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we've talked a little bit about why we dress. That we dress to impress. We're impressing friends. We're impressing the public. We're impressing
Yourself too.
yourself.
Yeah.
But
Because when you look good, you feel good about yourself.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like I said.
You carry your body.
Yeah,
it's
I know.
important.
No, it's all about yourself. See, the thing is, it's
First
not
thing is about
for
yourself.
me.
It's about
It's not
yourself.
about
It's not about
the
people.
people out there.
Yeah.
It's about me first.
first, yes.
Yeah.
I have to please myself first.
Yeah.
Because
Because
when
I-
I dress well, I stand in front of the mirror, I look at myself in the mirror, I'm like,
I shake my
okay,
head.
This is good.
You look good.
Yeah, this is good. It makes
But-
me feel good.
I know, but I argue
Yeah.
there's an aspect of public acceptance that goes into the dressing too. 'Cause
For sure.
it
Yes,
shows-
for sure.
There's
It
no
shows
doubt
their
about
confidence.
that.
That's what I'm saying.
There's
The
no doubt about that.
first thing
It's
is
you,
yourself.
but
It's you. It's you.
It doesn't end there.
No, it doesn't end there.
I don't know if the first
But you
thing
what?
is you though, because you don't dress to stay in your house. It's like a lady doesn't do makeup
No,
to
no,
stay
no,
in your
no,
house.
No, it's not about you staying in your house. The first thing is about yourself.
How you want to put
How
on yourself.
confident you are in your dressing.
Right.
How comfortable you are.
In
Do
how
you feel,
happy you
you feel
feel.
good or
Yeah,
not?
yeah.
Because you have to first of all feel good about
Before
yourself.
you think about
Before
who.
you think about
Yeah.
others.
That's why I say
You have to
first.
feel good
yourself
about
first.
yourself.
Yeah.
Feel about
Very
yourself
important.
before
Yeah.
you think about others.
Okay.
So where I was going with this is we've talked about impressing yourself, the public. None of you, or even you, Ghana, none of you have mentioned the desire to impress ladies. Nobody is dressing here to go to impress.
Okay.
Most as students and as single individuals, when we were, was ladies and girls
No,
part of the inspiration
just-
for
let me-
dressing?
Let me not just go too short
That's a good,
first.
that's a good point.
Let me not just go too short first. Let me just throw more light on that. Normally, have you ever been like you want to meet a lady
Yes.
Right.
that decided to say, okay, on the first date we're gonna meet somewhere. in
Yeah,
a
this
restaurant.
dress.
Like 1 week before time.
Right.
You will try to coordinate things. Probably this lady like this. If it's a lady that like knows how to dress, is a stylish
want to meet
lady,
up.
then you gotta meet up. You say, okay, I will have to show the lady. I know this lady loves this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So which therefore means if I'm stylish and I have to be top of my game,
Right.
You need to
I'm already first. That's the first tick for me.
Yeah.
Before going financially and
everything else.
And it's all about taste too.
Right. Oh yeah.
Because the way you dress, the way you sit, where you go,
Exactly.
and where you eat, and where you discuss,
Right.
it elevates your game.
It does.
Yes. We can all of us can know how to dress. We are approaching the same lady.
Right.
I take the lady to a well confined and an environment that is very cheap, but very, it look classic but cheap.
But cheap.
But you can take him somewhere that is very expensive,
Expensive.
but don't look classic.
Classy, yeah.
You will like, this guy,
Probably this is the one. I should do. Yeah.
you know.
What I can say here is, like I said before, you don't need to own expensive things for you to look expensive.
Right.
There are things you can wear that will make you look expensive and classy.
Yeah.
It's simple.
Yeah.
It's so simple.
It's so simple.
It's
That's
just
true.
how you match up your stuff. Just look good, look clean.
Right.
Yeah, just be a clean person.
How you present
Hey,
yourself.
when you be a clean person, whatever you put on might works well for you because you are clean. So
Yeah. And there's an economic advantage to that. Those who are well put together don't usually spend
Don't
money on
spend that
ladies.
much. That's true. That's true. That's the fact.
Where did you come with that?
That's true.
No,
Those who
Ghana
have
is not far from the
no,
truth.
let
That's the
me
truth.
explain myself.
That's the truth.
Those who
You
have
said
the
something-
those who have the flashy cars, those who look good, these ladies just like to be by them. That's
Exactly.
it. They just enjoy the company of these guys.
That is it.
You is still trying to level up. You have to impress this girl by spending your money on her, right? Like if you don't look presentable, if you don't have a good car, you have to spend more money on these people. You have to come out like a fashionista. That's just what I mean.
No, Ghana have the point.
the thing is,
agrees with
being a fashionista is not really. I know some people that are carried away when they come across a fashionista. Like I said, for me, I would rather prefer to say, for me, I'm a stylist.
Right.
I don't
See,
go with
I don't
fashion.
know
I don't
the
go with
difference.
fashion
Yeah.
because I can pick up anything from whatever store
You have.
put together.
Yeah.
Before you know it,
So
I'll
you-
be coming out different.
Right.
So you
I'll
make
be looking striking
Yeah.
and different from anybody else.
So
So,
that's
I don't
why-
need to put on those Gucci's.
Yeah.
No.
I
Exactly.
don't need to put on Versace
No.
for you to say, oh,
Yeah.
I'm the man. No. I can go to Value Village, pick up some simple things, just match them up.
Yeah.
Before you know it, the way I present myself, you'll be like, wow, this guy.
he's
where's he
probably
coming
been
from?
to the most
Yeah.
expensive
Yeah,
stores,
Exactly.
right?
Yeah.
And I will just throw more light like what Ghana is saying. You don't know the difference between the fashion and the stylish.
Yeah.
So for the fashion is what you wear.
Right.
Yeah.
It's what is in the market.
Yeah,
Fashion
what's
is in the market.
exactly.
Yeah,
What's
you go there
trendy.
and get it.
Style is in you.
Yes.
Yeah.
So it's like you put colors together, you put how you match your outfit,
your shoes,
how
your
you
belt.
fit your belt.
For stylists,
and that is it.
stylists, they create the look.
They create
Yeah.
the
They
look.
create the
Exactly.
look.
They create the
Yeah.
look. So
They don't
the
create the
fashion
things,
is in the
they
market.
create the look.
Yeah.
Because they deal with things around the
Around them, right?
environment. Around them.
So
Yeah,
maybe you can go
they
and
put them
pick
together.
Okrika in
But with
Mutenge
fashion-
That is it.
with-
There are
with
people that
fashion
look-
designers,
there are people that
they
goes-
are out there
yes.
like they design things.
Yeah, exactly.
They select fabrics.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, they create patterns.
Right.
Yeah, it's not like a stylist. A stylist will just look at all those things that are out there.
And then-
They try to match them up. For
Yeah.
people
Contracts
to,
and
okay.
everything,
Exactly.
put in fitting
So
and
very
everything,
important to
and then
make
it
that
goes good.
distinction.
So
That's
we
a
can
stylish.
we can all agree is that in as much as sorry, go on.
Okay. Coming to Ghana just said something. He brought up something about
The economic advantage of dressing
Dressing?
up and looking good.
yeah,
Especially if
like,
you're trying to impress a lady.
that's good because, well, I for one, I can say there are things I've done in the past and till date, or up till date as we speak, I'm still doing the same thing.
Right.
I believe in presentation.
Oh, yeah.
I don't believe in expensive stuff.
Right.
Yeah, I believe in presentation.
Yeah.
When you look good, ladies, their eyes are
Yeah,
all
on you.
Yeah.
And you don't have
When
to spend. They even
don't-
spend on you.
You don't need to
No, they
spend.
spend on you.
You know, see, during my secondary school days, my high school days, when you look at me in school, you will think, oh, I'm coming from a very
Very
wealthy
wealthy family,
background.
yeah.
Right.
People used to think like that.
Exactly.
And I'll be the one to say, no, you got it wrong.
This is
I'm not coming
Okerika.
from a rich background. I'm a poor guy.
Yeah.
It's just the way I present myself.
Yeah.
If you look at the shoes I used to wear in my school days,
Right.
my uniform, from Monday to Saturdays, you always see
Clean.
me the same.
Right.
My uniform always clean. My pants, well ironed.
Yeah.
My uniform, well ironed. My tank top,
Yeah.
I'm always at the top of the game. So they used to use me like, teachers will say, why
Point
can't,
of reference.
Why can't
point
you
of
be like
reference.
Commander?
Why can't you copy from that guy? Look at the way he is. He's always the same.
Right.
You will never find him like shabby, unkempt. No, I'm always the same till date.
Right.
So I got this from my dad,
Oh,
thanks to him.
Thanks to him.
Yeah, it's of blessed memory. Thanks to him.
Perfect. So we agree, I guess. We agree
Yes.
here that sometimes how you put yourself together is initially, again, it's for your own satisfaction, but again, the public has a role to play.
Yeah,
Exactly.
We also agree that ladies and girls
Also,
have something to do with that.
Truly, we want to impress them.
Now you want to impress the lady.
Yeah.
Isn't that why men
wanna
leave?
impress
Men
them.
leave to
Exactly.
impress women.
Exactly.
We want to impress them. There's no.
Yeah. There's no cutting through.
Have you
that.
ever
Yeah.
dressed nice and then a lady walk up to you and said, "Oh,
You
you
look-
look good. You
Oh,
look
Jesus.
I wish my husband was dressing like
I
you.
wish my husband.
Oh, yeah.
like you. Those are the statements that comes in place and like you
Always
say,
try
oh,
to step up your game
Oh, yeah.
when you are going to a party.
Yeah.
You
Oh,
know,
yeah.
there are functions that when you go to those functions, it all depends on how
Yeah.
you want to present yourself, because
Even-
all functions you can't dress the same like.
No.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, we're talking about parties. Even like you want to go for job interview.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
how
a
you
particular
that-
profession. You know, you have to step
dress
up your game, right?
dress.
dress according to
Present
her.
yourself.
If I want to be a social worker, you're going for an interview.
Yeah.
You have to look
You
good.
have to
Yeah.
look good, right?
You can't be putting on a destroyed jeans.
No.
Yeah. Oh no.
No,
That's-
you can't be attending an interview with distressed or ripped
Yeah,
jeans,
exactly. It doesn't make sense.
t-shirts.
Yeah. No.
So it's
How
important
do you
to
expect
match.
the interviewer to look at you?
It's important to match
He
the
or she
style and
What
the
a minute,
the
outfit
event.
to the event that you're
and
going
the
to.
we-
Very
and-
important.
And the season and the weather.
And the season and the
season,
weather.
yes,
Yeah,
yes.
that is definitely something that we would
Okay.
get to as well. Another agreement that we all have, a consensus that we've had, is that you don't have to be rich to
No,
be
for me, you don't have-
fashionable.
yeah, you
No,
don't have to
no.
be
Yeah, I
rich.
think we all agree on
you
that.
don't
Yeah.
have to be
That
rich.
is another
You don't have
agreement.
to be rich.
Okay. We are also agreeing that it doesn't matter where you get your clothing from. It could be
Anywhere.
It could be Value
Value
Village.
Village,
It could be
Value
Goodwill
Village,
store. It could
Thrift
be
store,
anyone.
Yeah, thrift store.
It could
wherever.
be
Winners.
anything.
Gucci.
And what I've heard from you too is that it's not only me who goes to Value Village or to
No,
to Goodwill.
I've been there
I'm a
uncountable
proud
times.
Vivi-
I've been there
Vivi-
uncountable
Vivi
times.
Boutique.
I can't even.
Vivi Boutique.
Is
Yeah.
that where Otati Boutique is getting supplies from?
No, I have.
You won't tell us your secret.
No, to be sincere, not like the stuff I sell.
Yeah.
The stuff I sell, I don't get them from Value Village.
Yeah.
But the
Some
there are
of the
stuff that
things
I
you wear.
Yeah.
Yes.
yeah.
Makes sense. Makes absolutely sense.
They're perfect. So so let's talk a little bit about used clothing. So generally speaking, not particularly about the what we've not particular about Goodwill or Vivi Boutique. Let's talk about Okrika
Like
from
Friperie.
back home.
Friperie, that's
Friperie,
same-
yes.
Same is the same.
Yeah.
It's the same concept.
Same concept, right?
It's the same concept with
Yeah.
the Value Village, Friperie, Okika. Even when we're
It's
going
still
back
the
home,
same.
when we're going back home,
Friperie,
Friperie was the,
those are
the
second
That
hand.
was where you got the
that
real
is where you have the most important stuff.
Yeah, because
Like when we're going up, we say torsion.
there.
Your tennis has to like
Yeah.
suffer.
I know.
That
That's
is where you got it.
get
because
the
even if
original
it's
stuff.
used, it's original.
It's
right?
original.
Yeah.
Back home, I used to go to Mutengene where I used to buy stuff. I'll
Right.
buy stuff. He knows very well. I'll buy stuff from those guys along the roadside, take them home, wash. Iron, then go out there to sell.
Yeah.
That's something I've been
That's
doing.
the whole business,
Though
yeah.
not-
No,
though not
yeah, he has been doing that
though not
since from
consistently,
Yeah.
but that's what I've been doing
Yeah.
right from back home.
Yeah.
Like I'll go to those guys along the roadsides
Yeah.
that sell friperie, all those things. I'll buy
Yeah.
runners. I'll buy,
Yeah.
take home, clean them very well,
And
clean
you
them
put it
very
back.
well. Iron, then
Put it back in the market.
yeah.
That's how you made
And
money.
I
You'll
will
be
still
like, wow.
tell you, even right now, if you visit Cameroon and people that are less privileged, that are stylish, like kids that are growing
Yeah.
up,
Dress up.
that are less privileged, that are stylish, that looks like, okay, I want to look good, but I don't have the money. They still
That's
visit
where
that
you
place
go. Yeah.
Oh yeah, they do.
and dress good. You coming from overseas, plus
You
can-
can-
You
match
look
them.
at them and
yeah,
you're like,
oh, this,
No,
this
get
case
this right.
is like this case it's well dressed,
Well dressed.
but he will tell you all the outfit is not up to 10,000 francs.
Yeah, I remember like even growing up personally, I know the only time I got original stuff, like pure clean new, was Christmas Day
Christmas and New Year.
and New Year.
New Year, yes.
That was it.
And those things did not even last that.
Of course, they did not last.
The thing with some of us is like we are always trying to hide things. We are always trying to make people feel that we've always been at the
No.
top.
Yeah.
No, a lot of us,
we struggle.
especially
We
me.
struggle.
No, I
I
struggle
will talk
too.
about
Oh,
myself.
I struggle.
I struggle back home to get things, but believe me, when I succeed in getting those things, I'll always try to make sure I'm at the top of the game.
Yeah, exactly.
And I will just throw more light now.
We call it Okrika. We all know.
I'll just throw more light. We live in the same place. Like we live in the same place. This is Kamada's house, just like a block away.
We are all in the
from
same
the same place.
We are all.
So at times I wanna like, Gan, can you give me? There's a gin up. I saw you with the gin up. I need to go to that social. Give me that gin up.
Back home, we are all from the same.
So they say I will go to his house and then I take the gin up. I will have to look good. I have a gin pants. I have to match with the jeans.
A lot of people always come to me.
I go
These are
to
things
him
I always
and
keep for myself so private. I want this your stuff. This your jean. This your shoe. This your t-shirt. So I was just like, you know what?
Have it.
Yeah,
So
very important.
So
it has been part of me, part and parcel of me. So it's not something that I came to Canada before I said, okay, let me try.
So I won't discourage the aspect of Okrika or
I
won't discourage nobody. Nobody will find yourself. There's certain people that find themselves in the value village. You see another person, you are hiding. Why are you hiding?
If you are smart up here, I'll advise you to go to value village.
Why are you hiding?
If you know the right things, you get the right things.
I know there are audience there. They are listening to us.
Yes.
If you want to get something that's cheap, that is like
good,
you gotta visit value village,
exactly.
please. So you don't have to be ashamed.
Yeah, okay.
There's nothing to be ashamed of, right?
But a lot of people.
I've seen so many people that they hide, they keep hiding.
Or you go to value village to get their stuff.
Exactly.
It doesn't make any
Don't want
sense.
people to know that.
Thank you everyone for watching. We will be right back for part 2 after this short break. Thank you.